What's up, guys? Mickle here, and it looks like things are finally starting to pick up in the crypto world. It looks like the SEC is really starting to feel a lot of the pressure being put on them by different members of our government. The SEC has failed to take any action in providing regulatory clarity for cryptocurrencies in the entirety of their agency. Guys, in this video, I want to show you some really good signs that really does make it look like the SEC could be forced to provide some regulatory clarity fairly soon. I also want to show you a brand new clip that just got released of Gary Gensler actually sounding kind of bullish on Ripple. Guys, make sure to stick around for that. You are definitely going to want to see it. At the end of this video, I also want to share with you guys a very exciting development coming to the XRP ledger. Now, this is going to create a fantastic investment opportunity for people like me and you, but guys, we need to be ready for it, and we need to know how to strategically position ourselves. Guys, make sure to stick around till the end of the video to see that. You are not going to want to miss it. Like always, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed to this channel. It really does go such a long way in helping me make more videos just like this. If you're one of those people who watches these videos daily and is not subscribed yet, please consider it. It really helps me out so much in the YouTube algorithm and really does mean so much to me. If you guys are ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, even if you're living in the United States, make sure to check out the link for Uphold in the description of this video. Uphold is one of my favorite exchanges and is a great place to buy XRP. With that said though, guys, let's jump right into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Real quick, guys, MOO-MOO is an awesome place to buy and sell stocks. MOO-MOO is a regulated exchange with a great interface. MOO-MOO is also running a fantastic promotion that could let you guys win up to 13 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be worth up to $3,000. If you guys want to learn more about that, make sure to go down to the description of this video and check out the link for MOO-MOO. Guys, do not miss out on this promotion. It's a fantastic opportunity to get some free money. Guys, I want to start this video off and actually share with you some pretty bullish information coming out of the SEC. So just the other day, the SEC actually released a statement providing a definition for the term digital asset. You might be thinking, Mickle, it's 2022. How is the SEC just now providing a definition for digital assets when they have been around since 2009? Well, guys, I completely agree with you. It's absurd that in 2022, the SEC is just getting around to providing a definition for digital assets. What might be even more absurd is the fact that the SEC is actually suing Ripple for not knowing that XRP has been a security since 2013, and yet the SEC themselves has yet to even define what a digital asset is. The good news here, though, is nothing in this statement says that the SEC does in fact have jurisdiction over these digital assets. It just provides a definition for what a digital asset is, and what is pretty funny about it is everything in this statement really doesn't make it seem like the SEC has any jurisdiction over digital assets. The more you look at what digital assets are, the more they really do look like commodities, and reviewing this statement by the SEC just makes me think that the SEC is slowly coming to the realization that digital assets are in fact commodities. Also, you guys might have noticed the caption at the top of this tweet by Dr. Martin, and Dr. Martin is actually the CTO of Uphold, so he definitely has some inside knowledge of what goes on in the crypto industry, but he tweeted out, hashtag crypto is dead, hashtag SEC, hashtag regulation. I think he's actually being sarcastic here. I think he's essentially saying, hey, look, the SEC is actually now getting pushed to provide definitions for what digital assets are, which is a huge step forward and shows that we are moving closer to regulatory clarity. Guys, the second we get regulatory clarity in this market, it is going to take off as big money can finally move into this space. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but it honestly doesn't even matter if the SEC gets more control over cryptocurrencies than we would like. The only thing that matters is every single cryptocurrency is put on a level playing field. As long as XRP is given the same regulatory things that they need to follow as every other cryptocurrency, then it really doesn't matter who regulates the cryptocurrency industry, because I do firmly believe that no matter what, the technology will win out as long as winners and losers aren't being picked. So even if the SEC does get a little more regulation than we might like, guys, I still think XRP is going to dominate our financial system. And the good news is the SEC is now getting pushed to provide more clarity for these digital assets to prosper in the United States. So guys, now I want to move on and show you something pretty crazy, something that I certainly never expected to see. Right here, we actually see Gary Gensler in a lecture, but Gary Gensler is not giving the lecture. He's actually in the audience, and the lecture is being given by a Bitcoin maximalist. Now, this Bitcoin maximalist is going to take a shot at Ripple and XRP, and Gary Gensler is actually going to seemingly defend Ripple and XRP. So this is one of the craziest interactions I have seen in a while, and something that I fully did not expect to see. I want you guys to listen very closely to Gary Gensler's tone in this clip, and then I'm going to break down exactly what I heard. But guys, it sounds like Gary Gensler's defending Ripple and XRP in this clip. I want to know what you guys think though, so listen up closely and then leave me what you think down in the comments below.
Yes.
You said Ripple or Stellar actually run the nodes, because I understand that they might sign off on the UNL, but you're saying that
In Ripple's, at least like a year or two ago, they may have changed that. I think they're trying to, but in Ripple's case, yeah, they ran their own Ripple nodes.
So it's not the bank partners or anything. So it's not the bank partners or anything. So it's not the bank partners or anything.
They may have some, but they may now. But I know that 2 years ago it was just Ripple, or majority Ripple. They basically, because they also put in things like they can sort of freeze funds, because Ripple got in trouble with FinCEN, and part of the thing is they modified their code to be able to like freeze people's funds if they did something bad. That's definitely not something that the Bitcoin developers or even like the Ethereum Foundation, it's not as direct anyway. The Ethereum Foundation sort of did freeze funds and move them against.
So first of all, that guy talking is clearly a Bitcoin maximalist. He's pushing FUD, but you can tell the way that Gary Gensler asked his question in the beginning that he clearly did not believe what this guy giving the presentation was saying. Gary Gensler essentially came back at this guy who said Ripple runs all the nodes and said, actually, that's not how it works. They actually have a UNL where different validators are selected. And this guy comes back and says, yeah, either way, Ripple runs those nodes though. And Gary Gensler goes, are you sure different banks aren't going to be the people contributing to these nodes? And guys, this is very interesting because this is actually pretty bullish by Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler is essentially saying, well, the different banks who are going to utilize the XRP network are going to help decentralize the system. Certainly not something you would expect to hear out of Gary Gensler, and something that honestly kind of shocked me. And it kind of really made me think about something. And that is, maybe Gary Gensler is not this XRP hater. Maybe he's not this Ripple hater. Maybe Gary Gensler fully understands that Ripple and XRP are going to dominate our future financial system. We know we have all seen clips of Gary Gensler talking about XRP as a bridge currency and a fundamentally needed currency for the banking sector. So maybe Gary Gensler calling XRP a security has nothing to do with him wanting to get rid of it. Maybe it's just the fact that he wants to regulate it. Maybe he wants to be the person to usher in this new financial system. Maybe Gary Gensler would rather be working at the CFTC right now, but he got stuck with the SEC, and that's why he is pushing for cryptocurrencies to be securities. Obviously, guys, a ton of speculation right there, but to be completely honest, I've never heard Gary Gensler say anything bad about Ripple and XRP. The things I have heard him say is that he thinks it's a security. That doesn't necessarily mean that XRP can't dominate our financial system. Just something to think about, and definitely a very interesting clip that I'm going to be looking more into. And guys, one more funny thing from that presentation, that Bitcoin maximalist who was giving the presentation, the one who was seemingly making up FUD about Ripple and XRP, he actually went on to go work at the Lightning Network. Guys, isn't it so funny that these Bitcoin maxis know they can't win on the technology, so all they have is to try to FUD Ripple and XRP? And guys, honestly, the funniest part is David Schwartz, the creator of XRP himself, was a huge contributor in the original Bitcoin code. Guys, these Bitcoin maxis hate XRP so much they can't even respect a Bitcoin OG who went to go work on something better. It's pretty ironic, and it just shows you how delusional these Bitcoin maxis really are. And guys, I want to finish this video off and show you something very exciting that is coming to the XRP ledger. NFTs look like they're about to pass on the XRP ledger. We now have a 91% yes vote, which means that NFTs will be incorporated into the XRP ledger as long as this stays above 80% by September 13th. Guys, this is extremely good news, and we are so early to this NFT thing. Guys, there is going to be some fantastic buying opportunities for some very good projects building NFTs on the XRP ledger. My biggest point of advice for people buying NFTs on the XRP ledger is look for something that is going to be memorable. Look for something that's going to have staying power. Look for one-of-a-kind things that mark periods in history being built on the XRP ledger. Say, for example, you got the first NFT built on the XRP ledger. That would be a great NFT to have. Something like that. Don't necessarily just go for the most hyped, most cool thing. Find something that's going to have long-term staying power. Find something that you're going to look back on 10 to 15 years from now and say, hey, that is sick. I can't believe I have this. Hey, this could be worth a lot of money. You look for stuff like that, and as long as you want the NFT, there's definitely some value to be found here. Don't only look for hype, look for something that people are going to want 10 to 15 years from now. And guys, I think there will be a lot of money to be made here. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. Make sure to like and subscribe. It means so much. And for now, Mickle out.